Yo, what's going on, homies? It's your boy Stump back for another OPTC video, and in today's video, we're diving back in to the treasure map against Vegapunk and S-Bear with some updated versions of my speed boosted teams. Now, I didn't really get a chance to do a voiceover last night. Look, family time. It's the weekdays, you know. Treasure map starts at 8 p.m. for me here in Australia, so it does make it a little bit hard to sort of sit down, record both the boosted team and like the no new batch. Hopefully the no new batch is still working for you guys. Let me know in the comment section below if you guys are using some of the boosted teams, which use different combinations that I put out in that preparation video. Let me know down below because I'd love to know if those particular teams work. I'm probably not going to get around to testing those particular teams. Like, this treasure map's a bit of an interesting one because like the boosted units and the limit break drops are just so crazy that I kind of just want to farm with the boosted team and just try and get as many limit break materials as possible. Because if you guys have been around the channel for a little while, you guys know that your boy's down on limit break materials pretty damn bad. I do like the limit break expand characters for Super Boss Kazuna. Trying to like squeeze out every bit of damage I can is always the way for me. So, and obviously for PvP too. So like trying to get as many limit break materials as possible for me is usually the play. Plus, it kind of stuffs up like my mini boss teams. I have to sort of chop and change with them as well. So, like I said, if you guys are using some of those teams, please like go post on that video, post in the comments, post on this one, and I'll pin them, highlight them, do all that fun stuff so other people can see them. If you guys say just have S-Hawk, or if you just have S-Bear, or if you have a combination of both S-Hawk and S-Snake, or maybe you have S-Bear and S-Snake, or both, you have both, maybe you have both the record. So, let me know if those teams actually worked out. I didn't include Luffy and Lucci as well as Zorokaku in those videos, but like they work exceptionally well for both the intrusion and the final boss stage. Speaking of the intrusion fight, we're going to use S-Shark on turn 2 of the S-Bear stage, and then we're going to use one of our S-Snake specials as well as the super type. That way we can get around the attack down with the strength, dex, and quick orbs, as well as give us 3 turns of an orb boost, remove the damage reduction, and the defense up. Works out pretty nicely. Onto the final stage. Basically, from here, you just have like every special under the sun. S-Snake is keeping you going with a 3-turn orb boost. You do have to get around defense up, damage nullification, which again, S-Snake's special and EX will do. You then have to get around some attack down, which you have S-Hawk, or you have Zoro and Kaku to do that as well. I like to use Zoro Kaku just because like Zoro Kaku give me like a chain shenaniganry. It's pretty much all you need right now. But later down the line, I feel like you're probably going to want to use like that color affinity special of S-Hawk and all that fun stuff. I'm just using the rush of S-Snake now. It just helps breaking that barrier. And I'm pretty certain that's why the barrier is there. A lot of these characters have barrier penetration, but at the same time, like the rush just like breaks it for you, and you have so much goddamn HP because it's treasure map, right? That you just end up breaking it pretty easily just with the single S-Snake rush. So that's the intrusion fight. It's pretty straightforward, pretty simple. There's no like crazy shenanigans besides maybe the damage nullification. But like if you bring a friend S-Snake, you should be able to take care of that pretty easily, because like you can always use Zorokaku on the turn before to remove that attack down with certain orbs, or you can bring a character like Nami Karina that gives G orbs. You could run a support on any Sanji, like the Germa characters, to get a full body tandem slots. You could also run something like an Usopp character, the 20th anniversary Usopp, on any Luffy, like the New Year's Luffy, to give yourself a full bot of recovery orbs, provided you get the unfavorable slots. And you're bound to get unfavorable slots on the right units, so just be mindful of that as well. So we're basically just going to try and fly our way through here to the final boss fight. Look, we'll fight Atlas here. There's no point landing on that stupid little stage. We'll fight Atlas. This particular team I did change a little bit from the preparation and the initial playthrough. I did take off Carrot and Wanda, and the reason I took off Carrot and Wanda was because I figured you get the chain attack down reduction with well, not the chain attack down reduction, the reduced chain multiplier growth. So I figured if you just slap on the crocodile support on any Robin, it's a little bit faster, because then you're just going to get the chain boundary that maxes at 10 times. Now remember, you just need to be above a 4.5 times chain. They want you to use 6 plus Kuzan here, but I want to use old school V1 6 plus Kuzan. So that way we can wave clear turn 1 and turn 2 pretty easily. The upside to bringing Rob, Lucci, and Luffy on this fight too is they give you 1 turn of cooldown at the start of the quest as a sailor, which means you don't actually need the support of Mr. 3 on Zoro and Sanji. Now, if you're using something different to what I'm running here, you can just, again, use that special just to get that 1 extra turn of cooldown on the final stage. But for me, like I said, you don't need it because of Lucci and Luffy. You get an attack boost and orb boost thanks to Kuzan on the final stage. Just using the special of Zoro and Sanji increases that attack and orb boost. Gives you a monstrous chain boost as well at 2.0 and a multiplicative of 1.5 times. To just start the chain at 5 times and basically you just win. Obviously later down the line, like we're just going to have to bring in like some more supports for stuff like color affinity. You can use the Rob Lucci and Luffy special for a set target ability. Like you have more damage in this particular team, but for right now, just using the Zoro and Sanji special, and that's basically all we're doing here. So moving on to the next mini boss fight, it is against Edison, the Thinker, and Pythagoras. Might be the other way around there. What we're actually doing here is I'm actually starting with Yamato, and I did bring the Raku support for Yamato and Ace. Now the reason I did that is because you actually get a lot of cooldowns with this particular team, and Kuzan can actually give you cooldowns as well. So as you guys can see here, we are literally at, what, 4 turns of cooldown with Yamato and Ace. And then when we get to the final stage, I believe it goes down to 3 turns? Does it go down to 3 turns of cooldown? Pretty sure it goes down to... oh, maybe I'm 1 turn off. Alright, maybe we need to use the Mr. 3 support. Yeah, we need to use the Mr. 3 support. So the idea here was then to switch with Yamato and Ace, and then use the Yamato and Ace special. So that way you have an attack boost, a conditional boost, and an orb boost, color affinity boost. Okay, so yeah, we just need to use one more... we need to use the Mr. 3 support instead of the Raku support. So that way we get that 1 extra turn of cooldown. With that, you just get a conditional buff as well as chain boundary, orbs, and color affinity. Honestly, like early days, you can just use the Ace Yamato special. I was actually doing the Ace Yamato special with the Zoro support and then not even worrying about Kuzan. But eventually, like, it's going to catch up with you and you're going to need a little bit more damage. So having that conditional boost helps out a great deal. On to the Lilith fight now. This one's a lot of fun. In my playthrough, I kind of stuffed it up, though. I actually used Zoro on turn 1 and totally forgot that Ace will extend the orb boost by 1 turn. Having 2 aces means you get a 3-turn orb boost, which drastically hinders your team because you don't have the orb boost on the final stage. So I actually lost it. So what you want to do here is you want to use Ace on turn 1 and then get the 4-turn orb boost. That way you get a full bot of orbs too. Then you can use Zoro to wave clear. Zoro gives cooldowns too, so if you're missing any cooldowns on your team, he's basically going to cover you there. On turn 2, don't forget to Toki your top row characters to bypass the bind and the despair. Your bottom row will still get blinded, but that's okay because now we have a chain lock and an orb boost with, or thanks to Zoro and his wave clearing abilities. And then when we move into this final stage, we have the attack boost from the Toki ability as well. So you probably throw on a color affinity booster here as well. S-Shark is literally replaceable with any character at all. Treasure Map Frankie's probably a good one that you can throw on for a color affinity buff. You do want to try and bring someone that can do damage reduction though, so I'm using the Mr. 3 support because like 50% damage reduction is very easy to do. But honestly, like, I'm probably going to change that to like any character that just has like damage reduction built into their support ability. Stuff like Rayleigh, stuff like Jinbei that just reduce damage from Dex characters should reduce that enough to just barely survive because it's a treasure map and all the boosted stuff. We do have the bird though, so like just be mindful of that. If you guys miss out on the bird, which sometimes I like to do, like honestly, if the bird path doesn't like come up, I just don't even worry about it. I'm prioritizing cards because I have the full batch, so cards are just so damn valuable. Finally, we're going to wrap it up with the last fight against Shaka. Now against Shaka, we are running Halloween Ace. Halloween Ace is so fantastic for this particular fight. He's so damn strong because he removes both the special bind and the special reverse. As you can see, Lucci and Kaku, they wave clear turn 1. Then we can use Kiku and Izo to wave clear turn 2. If you guys don't have Lucci Kaku, like just replace him with any other wave clearer. Kawamatsu Rare Recruit does seem to work fine. Now on the final stage, we have the Rainbow Orbs thanks to Shirahoshi. We have the little support of double down for an orb boost and some resistance down for quick characters. And then as you guys see here, we remove the paralysis with Luffy, and we can basically just like quick kill. Now later down the line when we need more damage, we can use the Ace special first to get an attack boost, and then we can use Luffy for a color affinity boost, which should work out pretty nice. And then if we even need more damage, we have the Shirahoshi special for a bigger orb boost than double down. But for the meantime, like, it really doesn't matter. I think Lucci and Kaku might give a color affinity as well. I can't I can't really remember what they do. They're actually like a double wave clear as well, like, so you could actually just use them and then bring someone else over Izukiku for more damage, but you have the chain lock, which is quite nice, helps out a great deal. Onto the final fight against Vegapunk. The only real addition I did was add the Robin support to Zoro and Kaku. Shout out to the Captain Papasaurus in my alliance, as you guys know him as the captain of the GGP podcast. He did post that you could just basically like one turn the final stage if you remove the resilience, and it's something that I was doing in my my no new batch team, but I didn't really like think about what supports could go on Zoro and Kaku that would help out with removing that 110 resilience. So there's that little Robin support there. It's an Egghead Robin. I can't remember what batch it's from, but she removes 110 resilience on the final stage, which is really, really nice, because then you can just literally just insta-kill the final stage without having to worry about it too much. On turn 2 against Vegapunk, you have to deal with a Super Bomb Barrier, 2 turns of damage reduction, and 2 turns of Threshold. As you can see, S-Bear takes care of the barrier and the 2 turns of damage reduction threshold, and then one of the snakes deals with the defense up. You could use the super swap of Zorokaku there too if you're not running 2 S-Snakes. It's definitely going to work out in your favor. On the final stage, you come up against Stussy and Vegapunk. You get Despaired, Full Water Block Orb, Special Reverse on your Sailors, and then you get a target lock on Stussy. She only lets you tap for 2 times. Then you have a damage reduction for, damage threshold for 6 turns. So, with this particular stage, what you really want to make sure you do is you want to make sure you kill Stussy. If you don't kill Stussy, she's going to blow away 3 random units, which can be a little bit of a problem. It's not too detrimental, but like if it hits the right units, it definitely will just absolutely cuck your run. As you guys can see here, we have a lot more damage output with obviously Lucci and Kaku. Sorry, not Lucci, Kaku. With Zoro and Kaku still sitting there with their chain boundary stuff, and then we still have the increase of color affinity and chain lock that Kuma can give. Once Stussy dies, she binds your top row, which S-Snake is just immune to, and then she gives you a full board of Dex or Quick Orbs, which really doesn't matter because you can just kill the stage in 1 turn. And that's what we're doing for now. Later down the line, like obviously, like you might struggle to kill Stussy, and then you won't kill Vegapunk, but at the end of the day, you'll still have the Love ability, so you just basically win. So it's a big reason why I just want to run the boosted team. Like, look at that. That's so juicy, man. That's so juicy. I need all those limit break materials. But that's going to wrap up the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, bell the like button, hit the subscribe button, do all that good stuff. Pretty fast teams. It was like a 12-minute run with me rambling away and particular loading screens. So hopefully you guys can smash out some treasure map and get some fun stuff done. But like I said, bell the like button, hit the subscribe button, do all that good stuff. Most importantly, wherever you guys are in this beautiful world, please remember to enjoy the rest of your day. As always, homies, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Light!